Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing tonight?
Doing well.
Hello.
Fantastic. Well, we're trying a new setup with Simple and I. Hopefully it works for us this evening. We have stretched a 25-foot USB cord across the room for Simple's
as one
microphone
does.
to my computer.
Very impressive.
So the chat will have to tell us to make sure that the filters are correct for Simple. We did them quickly. I just kind of put mine on there. My thoughts is she's probably gonna have to talk a little louder than normal. In fact, I didn't even hear that. Yeah. And anyways, everybody have a wonderful week.
Yes.
Good. Anybody have any bad dreams about how we left off last week?
It's been a second thought in my brain, but no, not really.
I have some comments. They're not for the stream.
Yeah. But yeah, unfortunately, Athanasius is unfortunately having to work this evening and won't be here. Sad day. I know it happens. Unfortunately, life sometimes gets in the way. Right. Yeah. So I guess let's start with Aiden. Red Dirt News.
Oh gosh. Oh no, I'm unprepped. Hold on one second.
You're unprepped, sir. Why are you unprepped?
I don't know.
It's the same thing every week.
Listen, it's been a week. It has been a week.
I hear you on that.
So as far as today is episode 50 on the podcast feed, Strike at the Strike of Lightning. Our players find out more details about specific things about the murder, and they're getting closer to finding out whoever did it. However, I still feel like some of their ideas are still kind of just kind of thrown out there without any sort of thing. But, you know, that's for them to decide and me not to. So they're still investigating the murder, but they're getting closer. And that's what matters. Oh, well, I just realized I made an oopsie. The Red Dirt Outlaws did not actually upload Tuesday what it was supposed to. So that will be uploading tomorrow because I will get that figured out. Sorry about that. Sorry about the inconvenience, but we're gonna get that figured out.
It's been a week.
It's yeah, it's been a week. But tomorrow we also have plausible deniability at 7 o'clock. No plausible deniability. Okay, no plausible deniability.
That was last week.
Yeah, you can tell what state I'm in tonight. So I think that's it. That's it for news.
No, you have something Sunday. Sunday is Blue Note.
Oh yes, right. It's Blue Note on Sunday. Yeah.
We haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah. But hey, that's not me. That's not me. I'm not a convention person, even though that's kind of a iffy thing. But sorry, Blue Note is happening this Sunday. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I think there's gonna be a lot more. Like even last time there was a lot of player interaction, or not player, but audience interaction. But this time there's gonna be tons of audience interaction. In fact, I think you guys might just be playing, to be honest with you. I'm not too sure of the details on that, but it's going to be lots and lots of fun. So if you don't have your tickets for that, do that now. It is like, I think you have to pre-order tickets to be out at the event. So do that now.
I think it's
packed.
food.
It might.
Food.
Is it food? Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, on that, I have a comment. I bought my tickets. Of course I did. It wasn't until earlier this day I noticed the little thing that said, in the notes section of buying your tickets, type what food you want. And I did not do that.
Ooh.
Is there a place to contact somebody on that?
Haven't gotten to that yet.
Email provided.
Yeah.
It's gotta be a way to fix that, yeah.
But yes, make sure, do not repeat the same mistakes of Colin. Make sure to write down what food you want if you get your tickets early. But yes, please come to that. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be a wonderful time. So yeah, I now think that is it.
Yeah, and Aiden, you have to it is a lounge, so you have to be 21, or is it because Sunday you can be?
You do have to be 21. I legally cannot be.
Okay.
I can't legally be there.
Okay.
But anyone that's 21 years or older, you can be there. Illegally, I could be there, but I would get arrested. So yeah.
Not to mention his
Or at least
father would
throw
be
it
the
out.
one to arrest him.
Yeah, that's true. Don't worry, I'll sneak in with the ball cap and sunglasses. No one will even recognize me.
Trench coat.
It'll work.
Trench coat.
Yeah.
Crocheted ones with the circle dots.
Terrible.
Well, I do want to, Miss Simple, will you show what came in the mail? I'm going to steal a little bit of the Patreon swagger.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
The first Red Dirt Mini
Very nice.
showed up in our mail today.
Very nice.
Full in color from Hero Forge. Absolutely amazing.
That is very cool.
Keep your eyes peeled for those that are in that Patreon tier. Those that want to join that Patreon tier, there will be different ones every 3 months. We don't know who's next. I think we voted in the last Patreon Discord who was going to get to have the mini made. Hangout, yes.
Yeah, so you should come to the hangout too.
Yeah.
Let your
And
voice be heard.
then let's segue from there to good old Tim. If you'll talk about that Patreon.
Yeah, that's patreon.com/reddirtdnd. That's our Patreon page. If you, again, like what you see here, if you want to throw a couple bucks our way, there's different levels that you can support us, but all the levels, no matter if it's at the lowest or the highest, you get access to the Discord server. You get the Red Dirt podcast drops 4 days early on Sunday instead of Wednesday. You get full access to the roundtable where there's inside scoops and all the stuff that's been going on for the previous 4 episodes. And yeah, you get the hangouts that are every other month. And there's the minis, the quarterly minis and quarterly even t-shirts. So there's all kinds of cool stuff. Again, different levels kind of get you different things, but at the very least, you can hang out with us here or those on the new shows or the original podcast or all kinds of stuff. So there's lots of people hanging out, lots of people talking, sharing, and just, yeah, talking the shows, talking D&D, just kind of nerding out together. So that's patreon.com/reddirtdnd.
Yeah. I think the most talkative is probably the meme channel.
Yeah, that gets a lot of action. It has,
Yeah.
today. Yeah.
My favorite is Artist Alley Corner.
I mean, that one's pretty cool when Tim Carde puts up new artwork.
I need to put some more stuff up there, but yeah, that's always fun.
Yeah, definitely is. And then Michael, if you'll talk if our merch.
Indeed. If you guys feel like getting a little bit something for your support, we have a means of doing that. If you go to Red Dirt D&D, our website, up at the top, you'll see a little tab called says labeled merch. Click that. That will redirect you to our merch store. We have a variety of t-shirts, hoodies, long sleeve shirts, 2 different variety of drinking vessel, a tumbler, and a mug, as well as a couple of hats. Plausible deniability is on there as far as a t-shirt variety, and as well as a mystery of Vyatryx, all in a variety of colors for your wearing pleasure.
Yeah. Great time to get the hoodie.
Mm-hmm.
As we're starting to get colder here locally.
Yeah, I broke that bad boy out.
Yeah. Was it comfy?
Yeah, I'm rocking my Red Dirt hoodie with my Hufflepuff pants. And I was
Your Hufflepuff pants.
very comfy.
That's awesome.
Oh, fantastic. Well, I think without further ado, we're going to go in to thank our sponsors. And then from there, recap of last week.
Boom, the end.
And then we're going to dive into tonight's episode of Mysteries of Vyatryx.
Excellent.
We're gonna die in tonight's episode of Mysteries of
Oh, no good.
Yeah.
We'll be back in just a minute.
The Red Dirt D&D podcast is brought to you by Pro Laser Cuts. The Oklahoma company provides pre-made and customizable design laser cut dice towers, tokens, and more, developed by a gamer for gamers, and now available to enhance your tabletop game. Pro Laser Cuts products can be found at many Oklahoma City area game stores, local events, and now available online at ProLaserCuts.com. That's laser and cuts with a Z, Pro Laser Cuts. And by SD Way Gaming, where dice goblins unite. Our friends at SD Way Gaming celebrate the beautiful dice players handpick for their games and splendor. SD Way Gaming has expanded to include many tabletop gaming varieties, accessories, and similar fun necessities to include a service for your dice addiction. You can shop for a variety of products at sdwaygaming.com or find SD Way Gaming on Facebook.
Last time on Mysteries of Vyatryx, our heroes did their best to reorient Liminatron, the dwarf they had rescued from the elemental ritual, before making plans for their next move. It was decided they would finish their deal with the infamous Q on neutral ground in the city of Klutz, within the mighty mountain of Manzel. After a half-day of digging, the group escaped the underground temple and began on their relatively short journey. However, as they began to make camp for the night, a massive tremor ripped through the ground, and the once stoic mountain of Manzel exploded in steaming hot geysers as fire blasted from its base, scorching the surrounding greenery in the valley. Join us as we find out what happens next on Mysteries of Vyatryx.
I mean, positions are you trying to take like whatever, trying to take. You're
Yeah.
going through where we went. Wow, that's awesome.
Think like. Oh, I think Andrew said we're back.
I'm still watching the recap.
Yep, we're back. Okay.
All right.
Yay. We're double checking. Yay. Dun, 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 dun. Should be playing. Doesn't sound like it is. Before Syrinscape music. We'll try that again. Did she get a hammer?
A hammer? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Oh my
Dice
gosh,
Fairy,
what?
The Dice Fairy had a hammer.
A hammer.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would hurt.
Syrinscape is up and running. If you do not have it up,
Oh, I
everybody,
don't have it up.
don't forget about that.
Ooh.
Oh, hold on.
So last time we left off, our group of intrepid adventurers had dug their way out of the elemental temple with their newfound friend, Liminatron, and had begun moving towards Bradley's home of Klutz.
You said awesome.
I said friend with air quotes.
Also, Syrinscape isn't working.
You can't, yeah, you wouldn't be able to hear it, Simple, because of the new setup.
Awesome.
Weird. Okay. No, it's on the stream. Yep.
That's what matters, yeah.
I just sad for the immersion. As you all were coming to the end of the day, you were settling down, setting up camp. You are about a half day's walk from Bradley's hometown when the ground began to shake beneath your feet, and the mountain in front of you exploded as fire and steam and rock and debris and ash blew out from the mountain. But it didn't blow up in the normal way that you would think of a volcano. Hot steam out of the top and fire out of the base of the mountain, scorching the trees and everything, as you hear it just kind of ominous feeling as you feel the heat wash over you from the intense increase. And as we dive in,
So say that one more
what are we
time. So,
doing?
so it was a steam up top Like
Mhm.
steam came like down.
No,
Oh,
went up.
steam came up. Okay.
So yeah, like the top of the mountain exploded off. So think like Mount St. Helen, how it
But
blew out the side, but it
steam.
wasn't fire and magma and rock. It is just pure steam.
Got
So
it.
like water geyser, Old Faithful type situation,
Got it.
blowing out the top of the mountain, and then pure fire out the base.
Got it. So just and does it kind of consume? Does the whole city collapse into each other?
It does not collapse.
Okay. Okay.
But it's just a
It's a mess.
and you guys are starting to get kind of rained with ash and pebbles and dust falling from the sky.
And how far are we from the city right now?
You are about a half day's walk.
half day's work.
How is that in miles?
In miles? Well,
Because I've got everything pulled up, but I'm just curious.
yeah, one second here, because we can
Yes,
actually
'cause you-
measure that
Because you can
for
move
you.
pretty fast, Buster.
Because if it's because you haven't measured in days travel,
Uh-huh.
a normal is scratchy. Everyone else hear that?
No.
Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's being scratchy.
I'm gonna mute myself. See if it's still.
What scratchy are we hearing?
I think it's him.
I think it might be you.
Can you still hear it?
No.
Nope.
It's weird. That happens again, I noticed,
Streamlabs,
yeah.
I'm watching you.
I
Uh,
unmuted myself,
Oh.
But you're not muted on the stream.
but I muted my physical mic.
Anyway,
It is-
normal pace per day is 24 miles,
Mm-hmm.
so it's 12 miles away.
Mhm.
The cusp at which the curvature of the Earth works is that you generally can't see farther than 3 miles. With mountains, it's generally 6.
Okay.
Interesting.
Who said the Earth is that curved?
It could be a flat.
God, you believe in round Earth?
This is
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 Vyatryx a
Vyatryx.
flat Earth?
This is magic, yeah.
The
That's all.
dodecagon
It's a
planet. got
Vyatryx
flat
is
shapes.
a square Earth. It's a square Earth. It's a
Yes,
D6 Earth.
yes, yes, yes. It is. I like it.
No, I'm a believer. Colin is a believer in the four-sided planet theory. If you get to the right spot and you jump, that's it. No more.
Okay.
So it's 12 miles away.
Yep.
Dodecahedron planet. I like that one, Colin.
Some more calculations. Anyway,
Yeah,
we
but-
just. Sorry, go ahead, Tim.
No, I was gonna say I think that for Sepus, he just looks up in awe. He's not seen something like this before. He marvels. It looks maybe in some ways beautiful but terrible at the same time. And in his mind, he wonders what madness has come over the world. You know, what things are crumbling even as we look around. So
She's gonna have to click a little, think a little. I'll have to.
oh no.
Everything in the bag. Everything in the bag.
Yep, apparently that's where we're going now. Okay.
Let's say I would say Doodler's probably just standing there in shock. Like he is so confused of what is happening right now.
It's like too much to take in some ways. Yeah.
I'm throwing the lit fire in this new bag I have. Anything, just anything. Just throwing it in the bag.
So like, yeah. How far, like, are we from the foot of this mountain? You said with your face. Mr.
So you're 12 miles from the city of Klutz. I would say
Is that like intercity or?
yeah, I would say that's the city. I mean, the mountain is closer. So I would say you're probably 6 to 7 miles still from the base of the mountain. The
7
end
miles.
of
All
the-
right, time to.
And you take off towards the city there, Brad, or towards the mountain. You just run. You rush off.
Yeah, I may or may not be screaming.
Okay.
Not like draconic screaming.
Have you guys seen the YouTube short of the little Muppet that's screaming like ah?
Yeah,
Red
I've seen
Muppet,
Muppets
yeah.
do that. Yeah.
Yeah. That's Bradley running through the forest right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we look at the. I think I look around
Okay,
and
okay.
see Buster doing that, and we're gonna take off here.
If I run the whole time, I can run 6 miles in an hour.
Okay.
For my co-players and my audience to know, I have a potion of growth that I grabbed from the steam room.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
The growth
Can you run
potion
fast? Can you run
will
fast?
last, I believe it's 1d4 hours.
Oh wow. Can you like carry us or
A long
something?
time.
That's what I'm thinking, man.
Wow, that'd be cool.
See, 1d4
Okay.
hours, no concentration required.
Mm-hmm.
And it will enlarge me to size large, which doubles my carrying weight. Buster Mobile.
Wow, we should.
Okay.
You're
Yeah.
pretty strong, right? Buster's pretty strong, right?
He is pretty strong.
We need to catch
Yeah.
up with
Yeah, we need to. She takes off.
Brad's been gone
Alright.
for a few minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Septima. If we're going to do this,
Let's do it. I'm not sure if I can keep up with all of you, but I'll be right behind you.
I know
No.
I can't.
Excuse me. Now, Tempest, I believe you have a magical ring.
I do,
If
but I
you
also
wish-
remember you talking about throwing things and like just being not careful with other people's belongings.
Tempest, I absolutely swear I'll be very careful with your ring if you choose to give it to me.
Oh,
Very well then, and I bamped into it. Well, hold it
You want to get
overhand
anybody
and-
else in there, man? This is going to be heavy.
Yeah. All of my belongings, and yes, just hold it over his hand and bamf in.
Anybody else going in the ring with you, or is it just
It's
I
just
can't
him.
do that.
you can do
Yep.
that. Just do that.
I will hook it
Not
onto
yet.
my horn so I can see it.
Okay. We've seen him do this before, so we've talked about this. We
It's
sort of know what
happened
it
once
is. Yeah,
before.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. We kind of know you went. It's some kind of pocket dimension or something. So we're not quite sure.
Roll that
Drink the
D4,
potion.
Buster.
The game's paused. I can't roll.
Oh, 1 second.
I did think about eating the ring, by the way, Kate. She immediately called it there in the chat.
Wait, hold on. So let's do some thought. Let's do some thinking here. If Tempest came out of the ring while it was digesting through your stomach, would you just?
Yes.
That would be bad.
Little known fact, I have an extremely healthy gag reflex. Anyway, come here, dudes! Ah!
Out of curiosity, what is your speed per round at per 6 seconds?
Dashing, it's 110.
What is yours, Simple?
You ever drive quickly down the road and there's just a semi just go past you?
I'm too panicked to do this, but if I was a smart person, I would use the last charge of my conjure animals charm and conjure myself a giant elk, because that would go like but I'm not in a good place right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're not doing that.
Can we give inspiration to Dawn in the chat? Image of Buster with a ring pop. That's funny.
Don knows you have inspiration. Congratulations.
That's incredible. All right, I will grab the boys if they allow as I grow.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's say
Let's
there's
figure
no
out carrying
opposition.
capacity here, Buster, as well. What is your carrying capacity? Because these things matter. Because
My
you are
strength-
picking up 3 individuals.
My strength is 14, and my carrying is doubled.
Right. So it's 14. I believe it's times 25 for carrying
wow.
capacity.
When you're under the enlarge. So here
So it's going to be
10.
times 50. So 14 times 5 times 10. So you can carry up to 700 pounds and not
I'm only
be encumbered.
I'm only 232.
232.
Including my weight and my
Yep.
equipment weight.
I mean, yeah, because my weight carriage only 51 pounds, and I'm pretty light. Like
How heavy are you?
Well, I think I'm like 150, 160.
You
I
guys
guess.
might
So
be taking
200.
turns in the
Yeah,
bag.
so I'm pretty
Okay,
slender.
so, and I'm guessing your brother is probably be about the same.
Yeah.
So
he's about the
even at
same,
that 200, that leaves you 68 pounds left, Buster. So you are not encumbered.
Sweat just.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
got it, guys.
You know what? I won't
Oh.
ruin this. Actually, never mind. I was
What?
gonna get into some his equipment.
What is your equipment, Buster?
In a bag of holding currently.
So
Okay,
then it
then
doesn't
we're
matter.
Fine, yeah.
That's why
Yeah,
you
we're
put it
fine.
on the, yeah.
Oh, mine's in a tandy haversack, so mine doesn't matter either. Actually,
Right.
technically,
Mine's
then.
in a mine's in the bag too.
But
so
you have
most
to
of it is
count in
on-
your armor weight because you're wearing it.
That's true.
That's true.
Yep.
That's true.
That's true. Which I think is the majority of my weight, anyways. So.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Okay.
Good point, yeah.
Simple
Oh.
double check your mic. Someone is asking if it's working.
I
Oh.
turned it off.
Oh, so-
Okay. Yeah, no.
Because the scratching is
The-
I'm pretty sure it's me. I'm the
Yeah.
problem.
You have a slight bit of a ring.
It's very,
It's
it's
very
very
slight, isn't much,
slight.
yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna cause problem.
You're causing a problem in game.
This is your city.
Listen, Jessica doesn't want to cause. Simple doesn't want to cause problems.
Yeah.
Jess is wonderful and shouldn't worry about it.
Bradley, however, is having a moment.
Okay. So as you guys have packed everything up, I'm going to say Bradley has probably gotten about 10 minutes on you all. Just running, and because you're like, we have to go after her, but you guys were already had camp basically set up.
Yeah, we had to.
And so you quickly pack up camp. Lemonatron looks at you all and says, "Go, go, go! I'll catch up.
Oh, it's right, Lemonage.
We dwarves aren't sprinters."
That's right.
Wait, that's a lie. They're very dangerous of a short distance, Andrew. I will use a point of key as well, just to get that kickstart really just a going.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, so you go, and start just absolutely beelining it. I would say it probably takes you to the 20-minute mark to catch up, because you're not that much faster than Bradley, and she had a 10-minute head start. You're only basically a third of your movement speed is gaining on her every time.
I'll use all 5 points of my key.
Okay. Okay, so 15 minutes. You catch up to her, and Bradley, you just hear from behind you.
I put on
This-
clown shoes, by the way.
It is like a locomotive running through the forest. You just hear the breaking and snapping of limbs and twigs and small trees.
But
Actually, to be
shout out-
specific, Buster's more of a hoppy jumper, so it's
Yeah.
more of a.
Yeah, so you're feeling like the ground is lurching underneath you ever so often.
Okay.
Do the cla-
Yeah, do they honk? Does it
Yeah, do they honk? Yeah, do they
Yes.
honk?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
I need a picture of this. I need
That's
a picture
funny.
of giant clown Buster running through the forest.
just holding just a bunch of. Ah!
No, I feel you probably got Doodler up in your horns, like in your hat.
Yes.
You know, you probably have the brothers in the arms
Yeah, I can see
as you're
that,
running.
Mr.
Yeah.
Athanasius is not pleased.
Yeah. No,
No,
he's not.
What's
No,
her
no.
last name again?
Buster. Buster.
Don, you are absolutely correct. It is Robin Hood and Little John running through the forest.
I'm thinking like Little Bunny Cuckoo, but
Uh,
Crusader.
No, the best.
yeah.
Little sight.
Um, scooping up the Bradley.
That's funny.
So Bradley, as you hear this commotion from behind you, and then as you're running, suddenly there is this gush of air over the top of you and lands in front of you a Buster.
I would like to point out that everything I'm carrying is 30 pounds.
And how much do you weigh?
I don't know. I am small.
Huh?
What
Our
does-
kobolds are like 20 pounds?
20 to 30, yeah. Are you gonna jump on Buster as well?
I'm not gonna jump up. I figured someone might try to scoop me, but I don't know if I'm
Oh,
flanking. But
pardon me there, Miss Bradley. Keep all limbs inside the Buster at all times. He does not know what he's doing. Doof, doof, doof. That was such a good waste of a potion.
No, it's good. It's good.
I'll give you my potion or my charm of heroism.
No, you're good.
You can have my potion of water breathing.
No, you're good.
So, Buster.
Yep.
I need 2 things from you.
Mhm.
1, I need a Constitution saving throw.
Yours. Let's see here. I don't have a token. I'll go to D&D Beyond. Boo 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 boo. Ooh, that's not great. Excuse me while I look at my documents over here. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm down
Oh.
to 7 inspiration. Let me just... All right, 16 and a 17.
Okay.
Nice.
After the hour of running, it's almost dark, but yet it is still very much lots of visible light, as there are pools of magma around the base of the mountain, the trees on fire, as you begin to come in contact with others similar and dissimilar to Bradley. Some bigger,
Pardon me. Excuse me. Giant
As-
cloud coming through.
as there is a dragonkin in front of you that is your size, Buster.
Oh, wow.
That seems to be shepherding others away from the mountain.
As soon as we get close enough to people to be heard, I would like to start shouting.
Yeah. I'll crouch down, give you a better view.
Mhm.
Oh.
Rhonda! Stonecrow! That was really bad echo. I apologize.
As you are shouting out, a familiar individual
Brad
picks
is
up-
muted in the stream.
All right.
It's saying that it's going through.
I just listened to the YouTube channel because I want to know if I was being too loud.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I just heard her.
That's weird.
I can hear her now.
Okay.
That's weird.
Cool. Ignore me.
All right.
You're good.
No, I wanted to make sure. All my stuff says she's there. That's why I was
Okay.
like, that's weird. You see a older gentleman in front of you, Bradley. A blue kobold who has 2 pickaxes on his back. Your former boss of the mines. But Bradley? His name, you knew him as yeah, you did call him boss when you worked for him. But the name that he had was Diggerfoot.
There is no
Mr.
Brad.
Diggerfoot.
There is no Brad.
Okay, hold on.
You must have heard me
when I was
with that.
going through his.
I-
No, you're good.
Yeah, no, you're good. Hold on.
We can get the arc without Bradley. It'll be fine.
No.
In other news, I fixed my little oopsie. So yeah, tomorrow will be the Red Dirt Outlaws episode. So stay tuned for that.
Excellent.
While
there
Andrew's
we are.
dealing with that, Tempest, what's it like inside your ring again? Like, what are you doing right now? I've been running for like an hour.
I am enjoying like sitting on cushions and just listening to the going-ons outside. Yes,
That's
that's what's.
Do you have like wine or refreshments in there too?
No,
Do you have,
no, I don't. Not
Okay.
unless I brought it in with me. It's
Okay.
I imagine it's like plate glass windows in triangles in front of you, like all the way around. It was, yes. Work harder for me.
Yeah.
Yes, I have secrets.
Exactly.
That's it. I do just want to point out, Doodler has just been in a trance this whole time. Like he has not said a word at all. And now his attention's kind of turned towards the forest that is now burning, watching basically Nissa's whole like area just ablaze is not sitting well with him.
Mm-hmm. All right, do me a favor, Bradley. Please talk. Nope. Nope. Okay.
Oh.
It's all great stuff. I wish the audience was hearing this.
All right, let's try it again. Nope.
Negative.
Okay.
Hard negative.
That's
Also,
Maybe
the background music's quite loud.
I'm gonna start getting out my like flashlight and start doing the wave thing to this.
all right. Let's take that off. Okay, talk, Bradley.
Part of the stream. What would I give if I could be
Oh, goodness
on
gracious.
this broadcast? What would I pay if I had words that I could say?
Buster, is she on there now?
Yes, very lightly.
Very lightly. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
If you turn down the background music,
I can
good shape, I think.
I can do some other things to bring her up.
Okay.
There we go.
Yep.
I have her
Listening
gained.
to Mr. Doodler just giggle.
Okay.
Honestly, I think Simple needs a point of inspiration for that one.
Done.
Hey,
The world will never know.
Unfortunately, not.
Okay. Yeah. As you see this scene before you, just kobolds, some dwarves, some giant kin, all just kind of being directed and, you know, moving out of the mountain, out of what Bradley probably is the tunnels to the city. But as I said, you saw Mr. Diggerfoot.
Diggerfoot.
You called him boss.
and he's the only one I recognize.
At this point, yes.
Do I know if anybody in my family currently works for him?
Your brother, Shenko, was employed by him, as was your dad, Enzo. But that was before you got terminated.
That's great. They weren't gonna quit their jobs because I'm dumb. Anyway, so yeah, I guess I'm gonna hop off the Buster Mobile. And
Down gently.
flop.
Just face first into the.
skitter.
Yeah.
Takes 30 points of damage.
Quickly
Excellent.
as possible, does not matter.
Mm-hmm.
Where are the stations? Where are they?
It's chaos, Bradley. absolute chaos.
Where were those?
Uh,
I'm Papa.
they were on the north side.
What side
Digging-
of town are we on? We're on
digging-
the
South.
south side?
You guys are on the
South.
south side.
Yeah,
Digging a tunnel up to the top for ventilation. But as he looks up at the mountain,
Nope, she's gone. She's leaving. He has not put any use to her
Oh.
anymore.
Oh,
Miss
Bye.
Bradley.
No, that is not the correct answer. The correct answer was, oh, he's following me just on, he was in the same group, but nope, this is not the right answer. She's gone. She's the one person running into the fire.
Buckle up, gentlemen.
oh,
It's okay, I'm a red cobalt. I'm resistant to fire. I think. I don't think that's actually accurate.
I'm a bird. My feathers are very flammable.
Put on a suitcase.
Dude, stop catching fire back there.
as Bradley begins going, are you heading down the tunnels?
I assume, given the fact that I used to work for the infrastructure roadways people, that I am somewhat aware of some side streets that are probably not as packed full of people escaping the nonsense. So I would like to take one of those if I could.
Sure.
I know you said that there was magma,
Mm-hmm.
but I also know that there is, also a question. Would Digger be mad at me or resist at all if I took one of his pickaxes?
Are you gonna try?
Yeah.
Do you need it?
I got a hammer. A pickaxe is better.
Understandable.
The hammer's good for doors. The pickaxe is good for rocks.
As you
I need the...
reach for it, it's like, you don't want to go in there, Miss Bradley.
I hiss at him. And I do the snake thing where you the gum squash up a little bit.
Uh-huh.
And I snatch it from him and go.
Stick to the side streets. Buster, you rolled a 2.
For 2 hours, you
Mhm.
run for 1.
Right. For the growth. Right. The tunnels into the mountainside, are a little bit of a tight squeeze for you as large. Most of the creatures that use these tunnels are small, occasional mediums, but you do know that somebody has used them because you saw a dragonkin that was large. So obviously you can squeeze, but as you start to follow, it is tight. Are you going to follow? Let me ask that.
I thought Bradley said she's running down side streets.
She is running into the mountain. The city is inside the mountain.
It's like looking like it's like this, right? Like
Yeah.
I could fit, but
Uh-huh.
like
I've just dropped it. Yeah.
I guess the real question is, could he fit with all of us on him? That's the issue, because
Yeah,
we're
people-
kind of bringing up more space.
Yeah, if it puts us
Bad-
down, you can probably.
bad news,
use it.
gentlemen. You go without me for now.
I think you can probably squeeze through here, Buster. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Here, just put us down.
Nah, the blue one says they went into the north tunnel. I'll try to hopscotch my way around.
Right.
Or
Okay.
maybe
He's gonna mountain goat it.
yes.
Yeah.
You know what? And
My-
so
my
Doodler
father's
finally says the
instincts.
first thing, and he says, "Oh, all right. Listen, Buster, I'm gonna stick with you. We're gonna mountain goat this up together.
Exactly.
You, Athanasius, Tempest. I know you're in the ring. I think you can hear me.
Here.
On that note, I will bamp
okay,
out.
yeah.
No. Ow.
Yes, I can hear you.
Listen, I'm not leaving you behind, Buster. You know, it's not good to completely split the party. You know, one person off by themselves. So I'm sticking with you.
That's a good idea. Yeah, you guys go that way, and we'll follow Buster, Tempest, Athanasius, and myself.
All right.
Wait, I thought
Michael,
you guys were gonna follow Miss
Michael.
Bradley.
We gotta follow Bradley. Sorry, that's what I meant. Sorry.
Yeah.
Michael,
It's a lot
take
of bees.
inspiration.
Haha.
I just saw your post inside our Discord. Robin Hood Little John.
Yes.
Yep. Yep. And it's a dumpster fire.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Nice.
So for those who
Wow.
aren't part of the Patreon, you get special things from Tempest.
Yes, from occasion.
Uh-huh.
His memes are quite
His-
excellent.
He's
Yeah.
very good at that. Yeah,
Yeah, yes.
very on point.
Bradley, you instantly start going in, and it is difficult because there's still a wave of people trying to get out.
I would like to engage my spider climb slippers.
Oh,
As you see Bradley run up the side and is now running on the roof.
And the whole time, I'm like, I've got one of my little squiggly eyeballs looking forward, like looking for the side street, and I got another one standing out and just like looking for somebody I recognize.
yeah. Yeah, and I've even used those before on occasion, but it still amazes me, and it makes Septimus smile a little bit as he sees her. Even though it's a terrible situation, he finds it fascinating as she runs on the ceiling.
As you guys are following, she takes a right turn down what appears to be just a hole. That is Bradley sized.
Oh, that's too small.
Did I really find one of my Yay!
Ooh.
This was a tunnel that you made that led to your home, near the top of the crater.
And we're going up that like now.
Yeah.
Andrew, I will. Can I? I would like to, as I see her disappear, and it looks like we can't follow her that direction. Right? It's
You
too
can.
small. Okay.
It's a smaller hole.
Yeah.
It's the situation Buster was in.
Okay. Getting small. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll try to look at Tempest and Athanasius, and yeah, I think I'll try to go forward and see if I can squeeze through.
Okay.
If we take just a moment, do I see anything like any other ways? Is it possible to run around? We can at least explore. if we
So
wanted
there
to.
is this tunnel is still bigger than what she just went off into, but there are other holes. It's a honeycombed cave system,
Okay.
seemingly leading further into the mountain. At this point, you're probably 600 yards into the mountain, and I need you and Tempest at this point as you just feel this heat wave
I was
hit
reading about
you
the ads, yeah.
and wet instantly, like just saturated from the humidity and the heat. I need a Constitution saving throw.
Yay.
I think I'm going to use inspiration because I need this to. Can't lose Miss Bradley, so I'll get it off.
Yeah, because then you'll be in a mountain full of magma without her.
That would be bad, yeah.
It's like a maze. It's probably like a maze of tunnels. So if you don't have a guide, it could not be great.
Yeah.
And you know kobolds don't use signs or anything.
Well,
They live here. Why would
Yeah.
they need a sign?
That's right, yeah.
Tempest, you're good with that.
I have a 15 as well, yeah.
Yep. But I mean, it is
It is hot.
so for comparison, for those who have played 5e, this is Chult-esque type environment inside, except worse.
okay.
Ooh.
We are talking a magma chamber and water in this mountain that keeps this tropical rainforest humid levels temperatures above that.
Yeah.
We're talking Death Valley temperatures on the hottest day, but it's also humid.
I think Septimus takes a moment. He'll take off. He usually wears some kind of cloak, but he takes off. He'll leave his chain shirt on, and he kind of puts any excess stuff he has in his little satchel that he has at his side.
The chain shirt is hot to the touch.
Man, Yeah.
I forgot you're wearing chain.
Yeah. I
Please
think it
make
is
that
a
roll
chain.
again
Oh man.
and take the lower of the two.
Okay. Or I could take you and just use that other roll. Well, that was with advantage to. Yeah, I'll do you with the lower roll. Okay. I'm gonna double check, but I think it's pretty sure it's chain. Yeah, chain shirt. Okay.
Tempest, what are you wearing?
Oh, not as good. No, it's only a 10, Andrew.
Studded leather.
Studded leather. Okay, you were just a normal roll at this point, but you can tell it's starting to kind of soak up all your sweat. That leather.
That's another. What check was that again?
It's a con, but you're good right now.
Okay.
Septimus.
Yeah.
You will. It's not a level of exhaustion, but you are going to have disadvantage on perception.
Okay.
Checks because it is just so hot that it literally the sweat is just pouring into your eyes.
Yeah, and it's
making
fogging
it difficult, fogging up your glasses. Yeah, it's just extremely difficult.
Is it a minute to take off the I'm going to just take it off. I'm going to just remove it from it. Yeah.
Go for it.
So I'll take it off, and then I would do want to cast locate object on one of Bradley's frying pans that it's been well used, so I know that that's hers. So I'll do that. So to kind of point us to where we're.
Right?
Say what?
You gave me the slippers.
I gave it. Oh, that's right. I can just cast it even on the slippers or something like that. But something I know that she has that's unique. So yeah, I kind of thought about frying pan, but yeah, the slippers are. Yeah, we'll say the slippers.
It is. She is moving quickly away from you, and you notice that it is circling up. Okay. Not only is she going further in, but it is a circle up, kind of like a corkscrew up.
I'm using that as like a compass. I'll tell Tempest that I've done that, and we'll look at him. I'll look at him and see if we can maybe find a slightly bigger hole to go through.
So you see that there's this tunnel is still going straight forward.
Okay.
It seems to be one of like the main thoroughfares into Klutz.
Okay.
Yeah,
we could just try to take this one, Tempest, if you want to. Might as well just. If you think we can squeeze, and after after that chain shirt's off, I'm a little bit thinner. I'm not quite as bulky as I was, but if we think we can try to squeeze, I think we'll try to squeeze, Andrew or Tempest. Yeah, what's your?
I'm afraid I don't have any better ideas.
Yeah,
at least not at the moment.
Yeah, having trouble seeing the other holes and see. I try to rub my glass to see if I can see any ones that are bigger, but it's very hard for me to make out if there's any that look any bigger or different than this one we have here. But
I mean, you're in the biggest one that you've seen to this point.
We can get you some windshield wipers.
I know.
In a high magic setting, surely that has to exist, right?
It should, yeah. It's like those transition lenses with
everybody who needs glasses down here has an anti-fog coating.
Oh man, I need to pick up some of that as soon as I. Well, I hear most of the humans, right? Well, I'm not human, but most of the other humans live up top where the air is colder, from what I understand, right?
There are very few of those in this city.
Okay, yeah.
Pretty much the majority, like 70 to 80% of this city is descendants from the two dragons.
That's still a pretty good, decent percentage that is not, though. I mean, 20% is still a good percentage that's not.
That's all other races. So that's dwarfs, that's elementals, that's humans.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you guys begin squeezing into the tunnel.
It's like Die Hard with Bruce Willis going through the...
It's not quite that small, but I mean, it is. You're having to hunch over, almost having to go on all fours kind of thing. It is slowing you down.
Crawling up and spiraling, then yeah, you pretty much are. You're like doing
This is going to kill me.
Challenge.
Yeah. Come on now.
And it's about probably a 20 to 30% grade moving up.
Oh wow, that's a lot. Okay.
Yeah, it's fairly steep.
And Bradley can run through that, right? She's like chucking through. Wow.
She's getting away. As we zoom back out over the people leaving, we see Buster and Doodler working their way around the mountain. And as you guys are going, there is just individuals pouring out of this mountainside, just coming out of, like, you see a little like cave that you think is a cave, and there's just groups of people just coming out. Some of them charred, some with blisters on their body, Um, all of them basically just in shock and fear, not really understanding what's going on. You've probably passed about 5 or 6 different groups at this point as you're working your way up the mountain and around. Buster, give me a dex check at advantage, sir, because you are moving like a mountain goat.
And give yourself a guidance as well on that, as I'm gonna give you guidance.
Just straight dex, not acrobatics,
I'll give you acrobatics. I'll give you acrobatics.
Yep, so add a d4 to your acrobatics roll.
Ooh, thank goodness for the advantage.
Mm-hmm.
And then d4 roll. That's a 23. And if I could, I think I'm like we started by like watching everybody else run to the tunnel. Lifted you back up. I grabbed a piece of rubble. There was like just a rock on, and then jumped.
Yeah, I feel it's not so much running up the mountainside. You're jumping. I mean, this is a large mountain, fairly steep.
I'm in the element of my forefathers.
Working your way up. Doodler, at times, you're not really sure what he's resting his feet on, as it's almost a sheer cliff face. As he's working his way around.
89 degrees.
Yep.
Standing straight up.
I'm like holding. I'm assuming like on your shoulders, so I'm like holding on like very dearly. I'm like, what are you on right now? And this doesn't feel safe.
So, we're looking for vents. I imagine any kind of ventilation would have some sort of like a chimney cover, so that way rain didn't just pour down. So I'm looking for like maybe any kind of mansion-made structures getting to the north side of the mountain.
Well, big mountain. It takes you probably 30 to 40 minutes to get around to the north side. Yeah, this is a massive mountain. Even as you're working your way up. Give me a perception check.
Hey, dudes. You're keeping an eye out too, right?
Both of you may make a perception check.
Yeah.
I'm not known for my perception.
I guess I'll use my my recall ability, my Kinku recall, I believe it's called, to give myself advantage on this. Oh, okay, that's really good. So total that'll be 25 for perception.
25, wonderful. Doodler, you see a familiar creature with a lion's mane, with a dandelion tail, escorting people off of the mountainside, down the mountainside, but it is a ways away from you. And you also notice that on the north side of this mountain, as you're getting closer, it is straight up and down.
Like it gets like so steep that we couldn't even climb it.
He couldn't climb up that side.
I'm good, but I'm not capable of miracles, dudes.
That if somebody had a vent on the north side, that wouldn't be a way to get out.
How far off is Dandelion? How far off is the Dandelion?
You have the special dark vision that's out to 300.
Correct.
But it is also still, even though it is now well after dark, the moons are up. Let me double check our moon calendar here.
But I'm guessing the magma is,
and
everything's on fire.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's any sort of non-light, if that makes any sense.
There's light everywhere. But he's probably a good 600 feet away.
Oh, okay.
Around the mountain.
He probably he could not hear me.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll relay that information to Buster. That he's around the mountain, and basically there's a cavern entrance that they're exiting out of, right? I say, Buster, if we head over there, we might be able to get in. Is it the same size as the previous ones?
It's difficult to really judge at this point, because you now have gotten up probably about a quarter to a third of the mountain height as well as you're working your way around. So it's getting smaller so that you can get to the north side a little quicker. Buster, I do need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please. Doogler, at this point, you also need to make one, as you are now 2 hours.
Oh, okay. This is because of the exhaustion.
Oh,
gotcha.
Dudes, what time is it? Dudes, I told you we had about 2 hours.
Let's see here. Constitution saving throw. Mine was an 18.
Excuse me while I remove another point of inspiration. Ugh. Oh. Oh, that was terrifying.
As you now have gotten up about halfway up the mountainside, Buster, and to the north side, you had worked yourself around to avoid the sheer cliff side that now has it, and you notice you're above the tree line at this point, and you see basically a cavern opening in front of you, and a bunch of kobolds and dragonkin coming out of holes leading further into the mountain. And as you step on the solid,
Dudes, what's happening? Buster forward on his face, dudes on top of him.
Yeah.
Sorry. You should have known that was gonna happen. And I'll stand up.
Dudes, I'm not a spellcaster. Spellcasters are forced to memorize how long their stuff can last.
And with that, we'll
good
switch.
news is we're here.
And as they're having this conversation, we switch back to Bradley. Bradley, you have made it into the upper canopy of the crater, where your family home is.
But am I specifically home, or I'm like in
Or
the general
where
area?
it was. The entire upper canopy buildings are gone. There is no buildings left. The canopy that used to hang out over the pit, as you guys called it, that you could look down and actually see the rest of the city built down the walls and into the middle, is gone. The rocks that were there blasted away.
And I don't see anybody.
You don't see anybody in here. You don't hear anything.
Okay. I guess I would like to walk to the edge of the pit and like scream down it and try to like see if there's anybody.
Okay. As you get closer to the edge, you feel a rumble. And then out of the bottom, there is a fire, a wave of just kind of a you know it to be a breath attack, comes up towards the canopy. I need you to make a dex saving throw, please.
But I can see it, right?
You can see it, yep.
That means I get advantage, you guys. Which is a good thing, because that was a 1.
It's a good thing you're resistant to a 800 damage fire breath attack.
That was an 8. And actually, I don't think I'm resistant, because they changed Cobalt.
As you fall kind of backwards, the fire hits you. You will take 12 points of damage from the fire as you hear this roar from deep in the belly of Klutz that you have never heard before. It feels angry and sad and like it's lashing out. And you know you know that Mom's not happy. Something is wrong.
I have gathered. So everything's completely destroyed. Like, is it just like collapsed under debris, or like can't salvage anything? Like,
The rock that was overhanging, that was the canopy, is no more. Like, I mean, from a volcano standpoint, it was blasted. Yeah, like if you look up, you see the night sky.
yeah. So we're just gonna walk over to, like, well, you know, kind of run over to the edge, and we'll just start like screaming back. Like, what do I like? They've destroyed everything. And just like angry rage tears, and just like desperately searching for anybody else who might be below, who I can help get out, or
Give me a perception check.
I'm not good at that.
I believe in you, Bradley.
I got an 8.
Yeah, you're just kind of standing there, kind of on the edge of your Bradley tunnel that led to your area of home. Just tears falling as you're screaming out into the pit. Not really sure what's going on. Tempest Septimus, you two are working your way up the Bradley tunnel that you do not know is a Bradley tunnel.
Yep.
And just kind of keep moving. You do notice at several points there are braces in the wall with pieces of paper on them.
Okay.
Yeah. I think we'd probably take a look at one of them just to see
Yeah.
what they are. Just,
Yeah.
What languages do you all speak?
Oh, geez.
If I know, common, draconic, elvish, infernal, abyssal, celestial. But if I can't, well, my goodness gracious, it looks like,
Hold on.
Septimus, you can read it. It's in Draconic.
Okay.
Okay.
And it says, "Be careful. Bradley Tunnel, not always stable."
I read that out loud to Tempest if I see he's having trouble reading it.
Okay.
Great. Well, let's
known to collapse.
We better hurry up here, Tempest. Okay, let's go.
Great.
Brother, let's go. Hoof it.
Yep. Let's go.
As you guys continue up, there are
Mr. Arthur.
basically a trident in front of you. Almost a fork,
like
a three-pronged fork.
Oh
Yep.
man, does my locate object, or if I?
It is up.
It's is it going straight up then? Is it?
No,
it's up. It's
like
okay.
up at a little bit of an angle.
So
to
this is just going,
the left at this point.
Tempest, you're the gambler here. Which way do you think we should go? Well, perhaps luck has not been on your side, but I think it is now because you're no longer under the.
No, you see, my luck is what got me into my problems to begin with. I don't know that I would necessarily trust that.
I believe in you, Tempest.
Don't feel like I was being careful when I was going up.
I have a question.
Yep.
Tempest.
Yes.
Is your background gambler?
No. Hold on.
Never
let me-
mind, because the background feature for Gambler might. I think it has never tell me the odds or something.
Oh,
Nope.
interesting. Okay.
I believe I
What is
am
that feature? You
the
just never
charlatan.
stop?
Like, he just. I think it's just a thing where you have a good understanding of what the odds are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for
Alright.
you, I'm gonna be quiet now.
Okay, that's fair.
Was there any fresher air coming from any of the tunnels, Andrew? So we can do that too. See if there's anything that we can discern from.
We're
You-
trying.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No.
Oh, you got a Tempest, yeah.
So you're trying to discern movement of air.
Sure. Yes. Any fresh air? Is it any cooler air? Because I know about Klutz. I know cooler air is up above, and everything's been going crazy. But maybe I would go towards the freshest air, the least hot air, if I can pick it up. I guess. No way to really tell
There
at
is
this stage.
no discernible difference
I
to
look at-
you at this moment in time.
I'm just sweating. I'll look at Tempest.
Let's just go left. We need to go somewhere.
Left it is. Yes. Okay.
Both of you, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, come on, Andrew.
It is.
Yay.
Does my resistance to fire help, or probably not? So much?
Unfortunately, not.
Yeah. I will use. I'm gonna use another inspiration
Okay.
answer to do this.
Hoping.
Does that mean it's just no? I took off the armor, so is it just?
It's straight. Yep.
Just
at
straight,
this
okay,
point.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
Did I need to do disadvantage or no?
Better.
No, you're good.
Okay.
You're both are
Nice.
good.
19. Okay. Get off.
But it is extremely hot. The leather armor is starting to become a little bit uncomfortable, Tempest, at this point, with all the moisture starting to rub and chafe a little bit.
Chafe.
Yeah, and just create hot spots against your
Okay.
skin.
Okay.
So just giving you the fair warning there. So you guys both go left, and this one begins as you go. It circles heading towards Bradley, but then starts moving down, not as sharply as what you've been going up.
So we're maybe going above her. We're somehow kind of. We're not quite in the same tunnel though.
Yeah.
Oops, okay.
So
So we're going up, but she's maybe starting to level off a
no,
little bit.
you're starting to grade down.
Oh, great down. Got it. That's what we're doing.
Mhm.
Okay. If I see that with a locate, I will tell Tempest, hey, we need to back up, and maybe we'll try the right one or
Yep.
something.
Yep. That's.
And I can redo the locate object, Andrew, if it's been, because it might be a while since we've been.
Yeah,
lasts for
it
10
has
minutes.
been.
I'll do
Um,
another one if I'm gonna. Yeah.
And then at this point, both of you will also need to make me a Constitution saving throw against exhaustion.
Oh, come on, Andrew. Okay, let's just do it. Yeah, I'll just go straight. No, Andrew, I'll try to envision an alternate timeline where I actually do better.
Okay.
No, I know that would be
Yeah.
disadvantage anyway, right? Because I'm already at disadvantage,
Mm-mm.
right? So
You're not at
okay.
disadvantage currently.
Okay, this is for exhaustion. Okay.
Yeah, this is exhaustion.
Oh, it's only an
I'll
11s, unfortunately.
You
And
get
for-
1 level of exhaustion, Septimus,
Okay.
at this point, as you guys are now 2 hours post
Okay.
Oh, what's
your
it?
day.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, that's what.
Tempest, you do
Yeah.
not get a level of exhaustion, but you can tell
Okay.
it's
It's
starting to
wearing on
wear.
me.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of slow down. Well, we're pretty tight. But if I could let you go in front of me, I'd probably let you go in front of me, Tempest, to lead the way, because I'm.
Oh, yeah.
It.
Yeah. Let's go.
You guys are back to the 3-pronged. As you were in the left tunnel, what would you all like to do?
It's not left.
What would Bradley do? Right. Yeah. Let's go right.
Right. All right.
Okay.
Right. It
So
is.
you're in the left tunnel, and you're going to go now in the right tunnel.
Yeah. If we face all three again, we're gonna go.
So you're going to go back to where you originally were,
Yes, because
and
we knew we
now
were
do
heading
the
down.
right tunnel.
We were heading,
Yeah.
because we knew we were heading back down. So we did a backtrack, yeah.
Okay, because the way you originally had it, you were standing in the left tunnel, looking at the 3 options, and we're going to go in the right tunnel, which was going to
Oh.
lead you back down the bottom of the
No,
mountain.
no, we're gonna face
No,
the
no,
original.
no.
We're gonna face the original
'Kay.
3 again, and do that.
That's why I was double checking.
I see what you mean, because yeah.
As you guys begin walking in, you feel a rumbling, and I need you both to make dexterity saving throws.
And
I'm
okay. My
Definitely a
exhaustion
Bradley tunnel. Definitely.
Yeah, but
spending inspiration now because it's
Oh,
going to end
man.
horribly.
oh man, I've used so many. I'll use another one. I don't have many left, but I'll use one more.
Just
I will.
no.
I will down. I will down
away.
this mountain.
Oh, okay, that was fine.
Oh, those are bad, so bad. Oh my
It's
god.
fine.
I'm
Oh,
gonna,
jeez.
I'm gonna roll the dice. It's if Gratanta needs me, then she has me.
Bye, Septimus.
I know you-
Septimus,
A rock is like,
Tempest, as you all are walking up,
Oh,
this continues on the climb of Bradley's steep climb, moving upwards towards her. You see kind of a flash of light in the distance, and then a rumbling as the tunnel begins to collapse.
oh no.
Septimus, you will take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as Athanasius and Tempest pull you as the rocks are
Back away
pelting
from
you
Okay.
forward, because they were in front of you. You told me they went in front.
You're right. Yep. So it's collapsed at the road. So it's still in the
So,
same pathway. Okay.
yep.
Okay.
So you are able to continue moving forward, and at this point, as you are moving, you do hear in front of you a scream of pure, unadulterated anger and sadness. And we're going to
Not-
switch back to Doodler and Buster. As you two have landed on this plateau on the north side of the mountain, you see probably a group of about 60 kobolds, all with pickaxes.
Greetings, friends. We are here looking for young Miss Bradley's family. Are any of them you? Are you any? Mr. and Mrs. Bradley?
As the group-
Mrs. Turk. Any of you
He
know
has a
them?
last name? Oh, I'm so Any Turks here?
As you ask, are any Turks here? Every single one of them raise their hands.
We saved them. We
did it!
dude.
Yeah!
High five.
Wait. Every dragon kid is relate. Oh, they all have the same. That must get really confusing.
Oh, I'd hate to be the mailman.
Well, anyone know Bradley specifically? Raise your hand if you know Bradley specifically.
Everybody raises both hands.
Okay.
All right.
Are any of you like really close to Bradley?
Shenko.
Every single person steps back away from you towards the wall as you ask if anybody is close with Bradley. Looking at like you just made some horrible curse word accusation against them.
Oh, that could be a slur. Please be careful, dudes. Is there a Shenko Turk here?
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump that guy.
What's it to you?
Is Bradley your daughter?
Hey, let me go.
Is Bradley your daughter?
No.
I didn't. I don't think you said he was Shanko.
Oh, I thought he was. Well, it's too late now.
As you have thrown Shenko off of the mountain, down
No.
the mountain.
That's a.
Shenko
Rest
learned to
in peace,
fly that
Shenko.
day.
us and Bradley weren't friends anymore after this moment for obvious
Did you know
reasons.
that kobolds, in fact, cannot fly? Well, he's still fallen.
And suddenly he sprouts wings.
Oh,
This is like the moment where it goes into Buster's mind. It pulls out of Buster's mind, and that was like his intrusive thoughts.
oh, okay. Put him down.
Okay.
Is there an Enzo Turk? Enzo Turk?
Nah, nobody here by that name.
Does anybody
Do you
know
know-
anybody who
do-
knows where they are?
Yeah.
Everybody steps back away from the one who just talked to you.
Okay, what is your
Grab him
name?
again.
What is your name, Mr. Kobold? I don't know if he's a guy or anything like that. So
You see before you a kind of a greenish blue kobold with kind of a head that's sunken down into his body a little bit. He kind of has kind of a hunched back where he has a little bit kind of almost a humpback situation going on under his clothes. What you want?
well,
We're here.
One of our friends is named Bradley. We kind of already said that, and she's looking
Nobody's
for
friends
her.
with Bradley.
We are.
Well,
and I
too
will
bad
do
'cause we
terrible
are.
things to you if you say otherwise.
Why is no one friends with Bradley? He's a
Have
really
you
cool
read
guy,
the signs
or a
about the
really cool
Bradley
person.
tunnels?
Bradley
I'm sorry, what's-
tunnels?
Do you know how many collapsed shafts are in this mountain because of
I
Bradley?
think that is the least of your concern right now. There's literally magma falling down the thing.
More intrusive thoughts. I just start it like bubble. It's just goat man throwing kobolds, just throwing, laughing gleefully, and then do.
No, it's a Doodler looks over, sees the thought bubble, like sort of moves it out of the way.
Oh, sorry, dudes. I was lost in thought in a fantasy world. What should we do, dudes? I think we take this one with us just because he's lippy.
I mean, what
I'm
is
not
your name?
Lippy.
I mean,
Lippy is over
maybe-
there.
Ah!
My name is Enzo.
Enzo,
Enzo.
Yes.
you're the sibling of young Miss Bradley?
No, I'm not the sibling of Bradley. Bradley's my daughter.
Oh, I got him mixed up.
all right,
Excellent.
all right,
I
sorry.
hog tie him and put him on my back.
What are you doing? Why?
One has been
Put-
saved. We
put-
did it, dude.
Put me
Yeah.
down. As you do that, he reaches out and bites your neck.
Ow.
Like his neck extends out and clamps right on the clavicle,
Does he look like a turtle? Is
Yes.
that what he looks like? Oh my gosh.
like
that's
an
amazing. I
alligator
love
snapping
It.
turtle.
I love it. Well,
You
well,
take
I'm-
4 points of piercing damage as he clamps down. Let me go.
Buster, put him down. Put him down. We don't have to do this.
Well, he's back here, so I can't see him. So I imagine if I look back there and see you, if I find out you bit me, I'll be upset.
All right, Enzo, listen. Your daughter's trying to look for you. She's worried, sick. She rushed in looking for you and the rest of your, rest of your family group.
Well, we
She's
were at
worried
work.
about you. Okay, yes. Where are the rest of you? Are the rest of you all right? Well, of course you're fine. But where's the?
Well, that was
I guess the
Shanko
mother-
I didn't.
that you
throw
just
him.
threw.
And Andrew.
I know.
we-
You didn't. I know.
Man.
So Shanko is there.
Uh-huh.
Wait,
and
that's
then-
Shanko.
Yeah, that's Bradley's brother.
Come here.
And then is there a mother figure that we're aware of? I don't think there is.
She didn't
Is
say a
there?
name.
Yeah.
I guess I get another bite on the other side. Ow.
As you notice, with Shanko, kind of has thorns all over his body. kind of a patchwork of colors between different shades of red. The easiest kind of description is kind of a thorny devil from the lizards is kind of what he's kind of mirrored on.
Cool. I guess I'll say, so, I mean, you guys want to see Bradley, right? I mean, I know no one's friends, but I mean, Bradley's specifically related to you. I mean, would you not want to see your family members? Like,
She's better off where she was.
Hearing this, like a vein pops up in Buster's head, then another,
about to say-
and another.
Let's say, I actually, Doodler, let me make a wisdom saving throw. Hold on one second.
I think I'll do that as well.
You see Doodler almost this kind of the same thing happening. As these two characters are probably the worst ones to tell this to, actually.
I think I maybe start hitting them. I got a 5.
I see this happening, and I manage to keep my cool, and I go, Buster, it's all right.
Your family needs love. Stop being bad, father. Your turn. Stop being.
Why do you think Bradley, has to was better off where she was? I mean, she's a great member. She's been helpful to us. I mean, and I understand like sometimes families don't have the greatest things. Like me and my.
Did I tell you about the Bradley tunnels?
No, but like, why? I mean, that's just a little. Everyone has their problems. I mean, you probably have your problems too, but that's not enough reason to not
Our goal
love your daughter.
In this whole civilization of Klutz is to build the tunnels, and she can't.
You know what?
New
You're
image pops
worthless.
in my mind. Me grinding down the side of the mountain with both of them strapped to my feet, just going woohoo like skis.
You know how lucky you are to have her still alive. You know that? I don't have any family members still alive, okay?
Wow.
So, she cares about you. Okay? You may not care about her, but she's trying to find you in there right now. She ran in there. Just for you.
Oh, she shouldn't have done that. She's never thinking. Mom and Dad are angry.
I thought you were dad.
No, big mom and dad. There's like this weird dragon thing going on. I don't know much either. Anyways, Buster, this is kind of worthless, I guess, because obviously these guys don't care about Bradley. So I guess we better go find our family.
I leave them tied up.
Is there a way down the mountainside from over there?
Yeah.
Could you help us get off of it?
You want to go first?
Okay. Where's the path?
So they
I think. All right, I have an idea. I have enough rope. I've tied them both. Is there like a large rock outcropping anywhere up here?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I'll tie a rope in between them so there's like a nunchuck. And I'll push one off one side and one off the other. And they're caught on the rock. There, you'll be safe there.
Thank you.
I think about just setting a little candle on fire next to the rope. No, stop! I'm so angry, dudes. I need to...
I know. I mean, like, I understand families, and I'm assuming we're probably... Are we walking to the cave by this point, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I'm making a balloon Bradley, and I set it on the ground. I feel much better. That balloon's full of rage.
As you guys are walking down... I'm guessing you're walking down the vent tunnel that led up here.
Mm-hmm.
I need both of you to make Constitution saving throws. Doodler, at disadvantage, as you are hit with the heat and the humidity. And Buster, you
I smell cooked
chicken.
chicken.
Yep. Inspiration Buster.
Oh my gosh.
This is literally the worst place for me to be right now, actually. Feathers catch fire pretty easily if I'm remembering correctly. So, but that will be that'll be a 12 for me. Just a 12.
Instantly, your plate starts heating up. It is completely full of water inside next to your skin, and you can feel it starting to boil just from the heat.
I open
going
the tap on the side to get the hot water out and make some tea.
Yeah. You are going to suffer 4 points of damage, Doodler, from the heat and the steam as it hits you. With that, and you are going to have disadvantage on perception checks as your feathers have stuck to your side and are kind of covering your eyes.
Oh no, they made him emo.
Yeah.
Wait, birds don't have sweat glands.
You are a wet bird.
I'm part human. I'm like part human, part bird,
right,
though.
right,
so
right.
there's probably some sort of weird sign. Do I have gizzards? Who knows?
One hopes so.
As this starts leading down, it's not that far before you enter into a large cavern, which you can assume is the city. As you look around, you see just destroyed buildings. Buster and Doodler, you're both able to see spots that are on fire. There are scorch marks on the cavern walls. There's spots where it appears something hit it with high force and just kind of dug a hole into it. And as you look up, you can see the night sky. And we're going to switch back to Tempest and Septimus. As you guys round the corner, you see out in front of you a tiny newt-like kobold screaming out into the abyss. What would you all like to do?
Is that Bradley? Is that who we see?
What you think? It's where your magic is telling.
Yeah. Yeah, and we look up and there's do we see the night sky as well? We're in the same area. We see
you can't quite see it yet.
Okay. Yeah, if we see
Bradley's a gecko, not a newt, but yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, but I think if we think that's Brad, I think we'd rush over
forward.
Yeah, exactly. Push forward.
You see just the tears streaming down her face as she is just kind of screaming out into the abyss. The night sky open above you.
Basically standing on the remains of her home, you know.
That's very
As you look around, you do see rubble homes. You see the same fire, the basically just destruction.
And it's hot in here, right?
And it is very, very hot. It is warmer than you have experienced to this point.
Yeah.
Septimus, you feel like you have reached the middle of the mountain.
Okay.
That's kind of your understanding of this. That's why it's been getting hotter as you're going.
Got it. This is not a good place to stay for people I mean, usually I think Athanasius is pretty good about talking to people. He'd know what to say in the situation. I think we maybe pick up. Do we intuit with insight? We can kind of tell she's super sad, and this must be where she.
Athanasius is behind you with a hand fan and a popsicle.
Yeah.
This is terrible. I don't know why they chose to live in a mountain.
Exactly.
Terribly hot all the time.
Please don't be so. Yeah.
Yeah. Tempest is just going to walk up behind and just put a hand on Bradley's shoulder. Just not going to interrupt it. It's just,
I think you see Septimus. He might do it the other side, but he reaches up, then he doesn't, and he holds his hand back. And he stands kind of behind the two. But you see he's scanning around, and he knows that they need to probably leave this place, and he's trying to be more pragmatic about the situation. But he'll
Give me
him
a
moment
perception check, Septimus, as you're doing that.
with disadvantage for my sweaty eyes.
What do you see with your sweaty eyes?
That's what it is. Oops, I did it. That's gonna be terrible, Andrew. But I think I see a future where I actually see something.
Oh, yeah.
So with my little chrono, I think I roll one more time, but it's
Okay.
not. I have to take this roll though.
Got a 21.
That's not
Oh.
well. It's
No,
disadvantage.
yeah. He would have gotten
it's-
11.
Yeah. So one more time, just
For all the
22.
oh, there we go.
As you are looking, you realize, as you're kind of that looking through time,
Yeah.
you realize that you need to kind of wipe as you look across.
Yeah.
You see across the cavern, there is a small hole, and two figures emerge. A goat and a bird.
Yeah.
And you get the smell of cooked chicken
Of course.
And sweaty goat.
and sweaty goat. Yep.
Buster is
Worst petting zoo I've ever been to.
Buster has taken off all of his shirts. He just has a belt on now.
Yeah.
Bradley.
You guys, you
you're-
guys are still across, the cavern. So I mean, it's still a good 600 yards straight across.
That's Boy, it's hard to even get their attention.
But you'd
probably,
have to walk around the circumference because there is no way across now.
Oh, wow.
Bradley. We
Yeah,
found your family.
Yeah, I'll try to wave them down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Over here. Yeah.
You guys kind of are able to kind of notice that you've been seen and see each other, but the voice, unfortunately, doesn't carry. All you hear is roars
Does no one have sending?
underneath.
Not right now. Yeah.
Cleric, you had one job.
Yeah, prep spells better.
I'm sorry, I didn't know what was gonna. I didn't know a volcano was going to do this today, or not a volcano, but a mountain. Two dragons were gonna be beefing apparently.
Yeah. But if we want to get out of here, Andrew, we'd have to. I mean, to go, we can't really make it where they are because they're super far away. I mean, we'd have to climb up, and like they're up high. You said, right?
They are probably about 30 to 40 feet higher, and 600 across. So they're across the diameter of this center of this mountain.
Nice.
So yeah, you guys
Are there any
literally.
stalactites? Are there any stalactites?
There is, as you look around, the inside of this area is completely clear. Like it is now a circle straight up from the base to the top and blown out the top.
Hey,
there is no buildings, nothing hanging.
Just but rubble, right? Rubble everywhere. We could. Okay.
But
we know
Buster's gonna look up. Then he's gonna look down.
Uh-huh.
Have we looked down yet?
I screamed down. Does that
Yeah.
count?
I'm gonna look
Bradley,
down.
Bradley, you know what's down.
Yeah, it's either it's the pot, right? It's
Yep.
the big bubbly steam.
It's the center of town. Yeah. As you look down, Buster, you see two can only be described as gargantuan creatures caught in a tussle. And then you see them, one hits the other, and it back into the wall, and you feel the mountain shake. And I need everybody to make a dex save, as each one of you is precariously perched on the edge.
I'm glad I got advantage. I got a 20.
Nope.
Could you see that? Well, I don't know if you could see this. I'm assuming you were looking down though, so probably.
I do want to know who is hitting who into what.
Mom just hit Dad. into
As
the wall.
she should.
Oh,
So the dragon turtles, the shells, what hit the side.
so it's
Domestic abuse is funny.
going- No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Andrew, are
Yep.
there? Do we know? Like looking down, do we notice anything else? Maybe like a miasma of grossness or anything?
It's
Miasma
difficult
of
to
grossness.
check. I
It's like
mean,
great
even
word.
looking down, these gargantuan creatures look small because you guys are near the top of the mountain, close, and they're at the base.
Well, I don't think any of us could survive a Superman jump from the bottom. So
Buster
Thinking
could get
about it.
close.
One more level and I can fly.
more levels than I can fly.
Everybody
Did-
is knocked prone except for.
I got a 13. I don't know. if
Yeah,
that
you're still
passed, but
knocked
probably
prone.
did. Okay.
Bradley, what was yours?
I got a 20.
Okay, you're good. You're used to it.
No, I'm not.
Well,
Well, I mean, I'm
rumblings
used to
in the mountain. Yeah,
I'm used to my tunnels collapsing on
Yeah.
top of me.
There's less of you to knock over, is what he's saying.
That's true.
Anybody who failed the save, which was a 15, will also take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as you kind of fall to the ground and rocks kind of land on you, knocking the wind out of you.
Not good. We need to find a way out of here.
Dude, you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm
All right.
fine.
I think I'm gonna try and talk to them, get them to calm down.
That'd be good. That'd be good.
How far away are they? Again, how far away are the two dragons or the dragon turtle?
This is further than what you fell to get
Yeah.
down into
Okay, yeah,
the
so we
Temple of
can-
Elements.
Got it. I think we need to just leave this place, Buster. I don't think we can't talk them out of this. We just
What?
need to leave.
Now, Buster
Oh, he's
River is
still
still
away-
way across. Yeah. You two,
Never
like,
mind,
the
I
party is
forgot.
together,
Yeah.
but not together.
Yeah. I think I look at Tempest and I look at Bradley. I said, Bradley, we need to leave here. Can you find us a way, maybe a faster way out than what we came? Can we possibly leave this place? This is, I'm afraid I'm injured, and I'm not sure if I can survive this heat too much longer.
Do I know of any shortcut?
I mean, you have Bradley tunnels everywhere.
Well, slightly more accessible shortcuts.
There are vents out of the mountain up. You know that there's one usually about every, by degrees around the crater, every 15 to 20 degrees.
But that would so I'm looking. So there's not a faster way to get over to dudes than.
Not specifically. If you wanted to go through a vent and try to dig across to them,
I mean, can't we just walk on the rubble? It's a giant circle, right?
you could attempt to, yes.
And then once there, are they still above us, like elevation-wise,
Mhm.
Andrew? Do we have to like
Mhm.
how far up above are they from
About
us? You think
30 to
elevation?
40 feet.
Okay, it's not like hundreds of feet
A
for
rope,
them, but just
yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, perfect, yeah. We should. That's probably not a bad idea, Bradley. We need to.
Can Septimus or Tempest make something like sparkly or shiny or attention? Come this way, arrows.
Yes.
To Buster and Doodler.
Can you do that, Tempest? I have some.
Because I'm gonna
yeah.
point to the event that's kind of the equidistant between the two of us, or the most equidistant between the two of us.
Oh,
You do remember, Bradley, that one of the vents to the west,
Mm-hmm.
or sorry, to the east, led to your friend.
Yeah. So we're gonna go that way.
To the
Do
east,
I-
we're like on the western side, south and north, right? So that's the long way round.
Mhm.
Okay.
So I have a question. Well, but didn't they see him on the other side?
They did. He was escorting some people.
Okay, but I don't know that. Words thought brain.
Oh yeah, we
Do I
didn't talk to the
have-
Danville
do I-
lion.
Do I have any idea, inkling at all about what vocations my mother and my sister are like? Because I knew my dad and my brother were going to be on the north side digging a vent, but I don't know anything about them.
Remind me what your mother did. Was she also a digger, or was she?
I mean, I thought we had talked about that we was a digging family. And Brad
So I,
can't dig.
yeah, I think your mom, probably stayed home and kind of after everything kind of took care of home. Once the kids started happening, and your older sister, you're not really sure. She usually was a digger, but also she's old enough that maybe she has started her own clutch. Because you've been gone for a little while.
Do I see, like, evidence of the spatialed kobolds beneath the rubble?
No.
Well, that's good.
But there's not much rubble either.
Well, that's not good. That means that they all spewed out the top. Cool. Then, yeah, I'm gonna point to the vent on the east side and see if Tempest or Septimus can make it flashy, goo-goo.
I can throw a minor illusion.
Big billboard that way.
Just like a little arrow, and I'm going like make it a color that like
That goats can see.
contrasts with the rock.
That goats and birds can see.
It's like a bright green or something.
Cool. Hey, I'm gonna do an intelligence check.
It's like a big cartoon arrow, right? That's yeah.
Yeah. Just there.
I think colors have all.
Here.
I think birds have all color.
Yeah, birds actually have more colors than we do. Goat.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay. We're good. No, I understand what you said.
Well, they
Okay.
can see yellow, orange, green, and violet, but they see orange the best and blue the worst.
You were either getting an arrow or a screaming voice that says, "Buster, get over here." Those were your choices. I gave you the
Yes.
arrow.
Okay.
As you all kind of work your way around,
While we're walking around, I want to just pick up a rock and throw it down there.
okay?
That's it.
Okay. It takes it a while to hit to the ground. You just kind of watch it.
Another thought bubble. Buster riding down on the rock, landing on the dragon turtle, and then. Ugh. Sorry, dudes. I'm going.
Do you get slow falling yet?
I do.
Bye bye. Have fun.
It's only per times level. It's not enough. That's
Nah, you got this. You're fine.
no,
You'll be fine.
no, not yet.
If your only your legs will break.
Yeah, all of my legs.
At this
Both of
point,
them.
as you guys are working around, I need Tempest, Septimus, and Doodler to please make me acrobatics checks or a dexterity saving throw. Your choice.
Same thing. Yeah, okay.
As you are attempting to walk around this terrain.
14.
It's pretty good.
That's the same thing. So 19. Not
Okay.
terrible.
Tempest, you want to?
I'm gonna spend. Yeah.
That's weird. The light bulb, the battery's following into the. Oh no.
Okay,
Oh.
that's better. Oh.
Buster, you have this thought as you're walking around of this even footing. That man, it'd be really bad if somebody fell, and then you see Tempest in your mind's eye slip and fall, and just is that rock that you threw down, and you're just like, shake your head like, yep, nope. Good thing as you look over at Tempest and you see him kind of make that slip, and you're like, oh no, I've seen the future. But he regains his composure.
I think I start to stress balloon animal, and then of course it's liquid, so
Yeah.
it's not. Oh,
Scratch water ballooning.
Yeah. As you all get to the vent, I need everybody but Brad to make me a con save against the heat.
Disadvantage.
Doodler, you are at disadvantage.
Natural 1.
Natural. Dude.
you said Constitution saving throw.
Uh-huh.
Natural 1's just an auto death. I'm just dead.
No, don't say that.
Ooh.
No, no.
I'm gonna be in a point deficit when we're done with this.
I'm not even gonna use inspiration because I still have to roll a disadvantage if I use an inspiration. So.
But it wouldn't be a nat 1.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
This
Also,
isn't
take 10
the
minutes
exhaustion.
to
This
doff
is
my armor.
Yeah, this is against the heat. Doodler, at this point, you not only are you perception, you are now half speed. Okay? So it's not just that. And you take another 8 points. And
Buster,
your
Yeah,
armor,
buddy.
your armor and that water is scalding hot.
Wait. I'm sorry. I'm falling a little bit behind. I'm
I
trying to keep up.
I hold out my hand. I'm not going anywhere, buddy. We can do this.
And
take it,
then
Elsie,
I
thank
need
you.
everybody against exhaustion to make that con save, please. As you all hit there. Yep. It's two totally different things.
I do have a straight roll with this one.
I got 27.
Okay.
That'll be a 17 for me.
I'm too angry to be tired.
I'm not tired. I'm not tired in that way, but I am tired in the fact that I'm heat exhausted.
Yep.
Don't worry, I'll take you. We're going to Razzle's crib, and it's much cooler than this.
Septimus, what was that roll?
Only a 10.
A 10. So you take a level of exhaustion, Septimus. Buster, you do not take a level of exhaustion.
Oh, man, I was so worried.
Tempest, you do take one as well.
Yep.
Everybody else is fine. As you all are now
gonna
at
I'm gonna quickly cure wounds myself just
Okay.
for healing.
posterity's
Ooh,
sake.
Ugh.
Yep.
yeah. 11 healing.
Okay.
Buddy.
As you all are now at the vent that is about 30 to 40 feet above you all. Normally, Brad, there were homes and buildings that you could kind of scamper across and up to get to the vent. But there are none now.
Oof.
How high up is it?
You say 40 feet?
30 to 40, yep.
Okay. Well, that ain't anything. So, I mean, we've got someone just needs to get up there, and I've got slippers of spider climb, so I'm just gonna grab the rope and slipper my way up.
Okay. As Bradley walks up the side of the inside of the mountain into the tunnel with a rope behind her.
Nice.
I just realized Bradley could have walked along the side of the inside of the mountain over to us, but you know.
Oh,
But then the rest of them.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah, that's true. She was like leading us, yeah.
just leave him. It's fine, you know.
Yeah.
This is a thought experiment.
Yep. As you guys begin walking out the vent tunnel, you are hit with the cool, crisp night air. And the contrast to what you've been in. As you step forward, you see the east side of the mountain. And all the trees are completely gone. As the domain that had been Razzle's is unrecognizable to you, Bradley. And that is where we're going to leave off tonight.
I had a little bit of
As
hope. I had a little teeny tiny, oh, it's okay, we have respite, and you're just like, no.
as you all have been inside Klutz, seen a little bit of the chaos and carnage, as a couple of you met some of Bradley's family.
Yeah, met him. got acquainted.
We'll see how this group plans to move forward next time on Mysteries of Vyatryx. And until then, I hope all your games are as filled with as much shenanigans as ours are. Have a good night, everybody.
Good
Night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.